on warranting. And if you look at the paper that I gave you that has the big bolded letters, it says warrant workout. Why do I have to explain my evidence? And this is an important piece. When we make an argument, we often assume that our evidence speaks for itself, and it's not always true, and it's really not true. The single piece of evidence can often be used to support two opposite claims. So even though the claim says something, you can often argue it either way. The evidence is only as strong as how you argue it, okay? So that's what we're going to work on. And we're going to look at Romeo and Juliet because we've been reading that. And so when we look at Juliet has a pure and more mature love than Romeo does, that is the line that we're looking to support or refute. So I want to show you in the first one that I wrote down for you, it says she's not compromised by prior relationships like Romeo's love for Rosalind. So that's a good piece of data. You know, Juliet didn't have other love people that she was in love with, just Romeo was in love with other people, and that makes her relationship more pure. And as I continue to explain that and say that, you know, she was just ready to love Romeo without the background and just be free to give herself to him. That's the warranting. Does that make sense? So she came through the relationship without the baggage. So when I'm explaining that and I'm telling you why that piece of data connects with the claim, then that's telling you why her relationship is more pure. Does that make sense with that? So we're going to do the next one together. So this is where I'd like you to tell me what you think on why you think so. So Juliet has a pure and more mature love than Romeo does. That's our claim. So first of all, I'm saying that she's not compromised by prior relationships, but the second piece of data there is, Riley, would you read that one?
She consciously goes against her father, mother, nurse, and family, and ultimately her religion because of her love for Romeo.
So that's just a piece of data, that she goes against everyone she knows in order to have what she wants. So why is that supporting her love as being more pure? Tell me what you think. Getting close. She consciously goes against her father, mother, nurse, extended family, and ultimately her religion because of her love for Romeo. Why does that make her love more pure than Romeo's love?
Good question. It doesn't.
Are you saying you could argue it both ways?
Yeah. It doesn't.
Good. You okay?
Yeah.
Okay, and actually that's a really important point. I'm glad you brought that up because you can argue that both ways. So let's start the other way. Tell me why you think that it doesn't prove it's more pure. Go for it.
Well, she's going against everything she knows. So it's not pure because she's in the wrong in multiple ways.
Yeah, she's disobeying her father and mother, and
That's one of the 10 Commandments. I mean,
Microphone drop. You're done. Well, can you flip that then and think about how that could be something that's showing her love is more pure?
no.
it's all,
Okay.
she's like all consumed, like tunnel vision to the rest of the world. She's just like tunnel
She's
vision.
willing to give up
Good.
the whole, everything else for Romeo.
So her seeking the goal, the
Yeah.
conquest, the focus. Very good.
With like a pure concentration. Yeah.
Excellent. So I think that's,
Negative aspects seeing the positive aspects seeing.
yeah. And the truth is that every piece of data can be argued both sides of like that. It's always arguable, and it depends on your perspective. So for this claim, you're trying to prove that it is more pure. So it's really good, Zach, to start off with the negative one so that you can, you know, if you're there and that's going to help you get that stuff flushed out, that's really good to start off that way. And then if you can help within discussions bringing out the other side, then that's going to help you get to proving your claim. Nice job. Okay, so the last one I'd like you to do. So I've done one for you, we've done one together, and this last one you're going to do together. Are you ready? So in your small groups, look at the very last one on there. So Juliet has a pure and more mature love than Romeo does. That's your claim. She withstands Romeo's bungles and mistakes like his killing of Tybalt. So you can look at both sides of it, but in the end, how are you going to argue that it's supporting your claim? So you guys go ahead and talk about it.